Instagram, and hello Facebook. How are you all today? It's a very breezy, windy, rainy day in Brighton today. I have to say. So tonight it is. Oh, I've only got. It's just not long. I've nearly done a year. Quite blown away, really. So yes. So today I'm talking about ugly, an ugly thing about drinking, and that's the cost. The cost to your bank balance, the cost to your health, the cost to your mental well-being, to the way so much. So I know for a fact when I worked in homeless hostels and we used to have to book in clients and things, we'd ask them about their drinking and how much they drank. And we know that if we went to the doctors and they said how, everyone like low estimates. So anyway, so when I have an app that tells me how many days, and one of the things that I did was I put down that I spent about £7 a day on drink, which doesn't sound a lot, but that's cans. So I would say that I'd spend £7 on cans. Now that I didn't include going to a pub, and as we know, if you go to a pub and drink a pint, it's £5. So I've done a really conservative estimate of that. So because I know that if I went and looked at my bank balance and then saw payments, I could, for the pub, I know that I reckon what I'm going to tell you is probably a third of what I would have normally spent. So yeah, so I'm just going to tell you. So in the year, nearly, because the year's on the, yeah, I would have finished a year on Monday. And so far, I have saved, well, not saved because I've spent it on myself, but in a nice way. So I have saved £2,532.55. That is what I would have spent on lager. That's just drinking at home, 5 cans, 6 cans. That's nothing. Do you know what I mean? That's cheap thing. Go to a pub. Now I could drink pints, so I might have 2 or 3 pints. So then we're adding another £15 onto that £7. So that's why I think that you could probably double that and some. So, because weekends, if you're out and you're with friends and you're drinking, you get more cans and you're having a bit of a sesh. It could be, yeah. So I reckon I probably saved myself about £6,000. And you know what? I know how people say, well, do you save your money? It's no, but I've used the money to pay for my courses with my mentor, to better myself, to work on my brand. So it's been a real seeing that figure. And I didn't ever have loads of money. So how the hell did I find? But I managed to find the money for booze. So yeah, and another thing, like the cost, is your looks and how it makes you feel. When I see the photos of me over a year ago, and I see the photos, I look a different person. Everyone says I am. Apparently, you have this thing called sober hair, and your hair's. I mean, I think my hair looks fabulous. Do you know what I mean? And another thing, this is brilliant. Like, I'd heard about this, but I thought, no, this one's a bit far-fetched. Sometimes your eyesight can improve when you get sober. Now, I wear glasses, as you can tell, and I need to have my eyes tested. So today, I went and got my eyes tested. I wear varifocals. I was short-sighted since I was about 14. Well, it turns out, because I was having problems, my short-sightedness has got better. It's got, like, you have a scale and you've got, like, short-sighted, and I was over the other side. I'm sort of just on the short side, not that short-sighted. I have been short-sighted since I was 14 years old. So I don't know. But anyway, so I've got to get new glasses because I haven't been able to see. I thought something was happening with my eyes. I thought, no. And so, but yeah, so I've got sober eyes, sober hair, and I haven't spent £2,532.55 on cans of lager. So yeah, so this is, I'm just so excited because I didn't know you'd feel this good giving up booze. I didn't know that this would happen. It's just been, And it's that cost. It's that cost. And I know I'm going to go through my bank statements and I promise I will give you an actual estimate of what I spent on booze. So this is my cans, me drinking at home would be like £7 a night. So that's £2,532 and 55p I haven't spent on lager. It's just mad that I spent that much money on something that made me feel so fucking shit. Do you know what I mean? That caused me so much shame, that caused me so much pain, that never made me feel great. Only for that initial moment when you're all together and everyone's yay! But nobody feels like that forever. Because it's the after bit and the bit after that. And I'm just so proud that money, that I know where that money's gone now. I know that money's gone on my courses with my mentor, to better myself, to better my brand, to help myself into my future with my son. It's just incredible. It really is. I mean, you know, I'm not going to lie to you. Being sober in this world of drinkers is probably, you know, one of the hardest things. I mean, booze is everywhere. It's advertised on the side of buses, like not buses, are bus stops. It's you know, you go into the supermarket and it's like bottles of vodka at £10, crates of lager piled up high. You wouldn't have a fucking pile of crack in the fucking corner of the supermarket, or little bags of brown already wrapped, ready to go. But you have it with the lager, and the lager and the crack are no fucking different. They're both drugs. Just societies package them differently. You know, we can all drink, we can all have fun and wine o'clock and celebrate and that. But if any of you start drink too much and that, and people start, ooh, they're a bit behaving a bit, oh, they're a bit, then that changes. Suddenly you're not the fun drinker anymore. You're not the nice person. But instead of people helping you, people will step away because they don't know how to deal with it. And that's when your drinking becomes a problem, because when you start stepping away from, because you don't fit in, because your drinking becomes a problem and it's affecting other people, and then you become paranoid, and then the drinking escalates. It's a vicious fucking cycle. So anyone that's struggling with drinking, I, hand on heart, totally get you. I know it's a horrible, horrible world to be in. If you don't want to be there, it's fine if you're a drinker and you're happy. I don't care. If you're happy drinking, you do what you like. Hands on to you. I couldn't be happy in drinking. It didn't do that for me. So yeah, so I'm hoping that through me getting sober, through my creativity, always having my creativity, through my drinking, my dark days, that is what's kept me here. And that is why I want to use creativity as a tool, the creative process, to help and inspire other women that, you know, creativity is a really good thing. It's good it's in us. It flows around us. It's amazing. I'm buzzing with creativity. So much so that as I have worked really hard this week on loads of stuff. So tomorrow I'm having a creatrix day. So I'm going to go offline and I'm going to just spend my day painting. And I've got to quickly show you. So I bought these paints that I haven't even used yet, that I'm dying to. They're a mixture of the Japanese paints, and they're mixtures of acrylic and gouache. So that is going to be what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So I'm going to go offline for the day, and I'm going to do what I love doing the best, and that's making art. So soberly. So I'm really excited for my soberversary. I've got the lovely Connie and Cooper, who Brighton-based bakers extraordinaire are baking me a beautiful cake on Tuesday that's going to be delivered, and I'm really excited. So yeah, I'm just going to be buzzing my tits off the most natural way possible. Well, pretty much from now until, well, pretty much all the time, because I just feel great. So yeah, but if you do need help, or not help, if you need support or guidance about drinking, you can talk to me, and if I can't help you, then I will make sure that I know where I can send you for proper support and advice, because there is life after alcohol. You don't have to be like everyone else, and it's all about you. You've got to look after your mental well-being. You've got to look after how you feel and not worry about what other people think, which is obviously what I'm doing now. So it's time to live your life and have some fun, and don't worry about what other people think. I mean, I know that some people look at me and think, oh, well, you've shut up. That's fine. I won't shut up. You just have to go somewhere else and listen to someone else and not me. But I, hand on heart, are doing this because I truly believe that we have choices around drinking, and it doesn't have to. You don't have to drink if you don't want to. You're not missing out. Your life doesn't end. I mean, good God, if my life had ended, you wouldn't have seen me. If I, I've got more. I'm more here now. I've stopped drinking. So that's what it is. So yeah, thank you very much for another great evening, and just that one glorious step closer to a year sober. I think I might have to shout it off my balcony on the Tuesday morning, or put some really loud, like, whoa. So if anyone can think of any good sober loud songs that I should play, actually I might have to get a playlist together of, so if anyone has any ideas for songs that I could use for an empowered playlist as a sober artist and creative entrepreneur, put me some music together. If you've got any ideas, that would be fabulous. All right then, thank you very much. Thank you. I'm just going to wave at them. Thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. Facebook.